for later. You know what I'm saying? The Huge After Dark.
It was like a little too dark.
Let's get started with another racist-filled episode.
My favorite.
How do you like your gaming news? Racist. We're here
Well,
for you.
it's just a place for you.
How about we're race aware?
We're racist. Yeah.
Doesn't that sounds very, very close to race war.
Yeah, race aware. Race aware. Yeah, no. I mean, for instance, Eric is white. Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
I'm always going to call him Franklin.
I know, like,
So I was like, I've never met a Roosevelt, so I'm always like, Franklin. I'm like, wait a minute. And it popped in my head. I was like, no, not GTA. And I was like, that's right, Roosevelt.
oh, just call me Lamar.
Lamar?
Lamar. Oh man.
Oh, man.
What up, Cassandra? Hello, Cassandra.
Hey, it's me again.
I've been wondering. It's me. I'm looking for.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
How you
You
feeling?
sneaky little devil. So anyway, we'll see it.
Oh yeah.
We're streaming.
Well, we're getting there.
So that's Eric. I'm JD. This is Franklin.
I'm Franklin now. It's my new name. But really,
This is Rose. You
Rose.
know what I'm saying? Got that good drink, you know what I'm saying?
And
then
I'm
that's
Spencer.
Spencer. He has a bionic arm. Somewhere.
It's from,
Oh, is that from one of your games?
it's
Bionic Commando.
Yeah.
You know the classic. Oh, I can't jump, but man, can I move this arm?
Can I arm?
I can arm all over the place. Just
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of the Rousing Show. Who are you? How'd you get into my house?
I broke in.
through the window.
I was gonna get a VCR, but then I saw you guys recording. I was like, well, better get on the screen.
VCR, huh?
Just the VCR.
You set your sights low.
He's like the Tomb Raider.
Where's their
He's
laser
looking
disc?
for classics. He's looking for artifacts
Oh,
from the
man.
past.
I need their
this right
CDs and
here.
tapes.
It's like, I'm not gonna steal your Xbox. I just want your VCR.
Hope you understand. Gosh. So yeah, you came in here and you're like, hey, you know what? We about to play some video games.
Yeah.
I've mentioned that we have a person called Eternal Chaos that comes on the stream here and there. This is actually him.
Yeah. I mean,
He-
can't you just tell he's internally in chaos?
Yeah.
Eternally.
Yeah, always.
All
Forever.
that's inside me, in my mind.
He's always inside.
It's always inside me.
God.
And
Can
he
I switch seats?
he is the one who has actually challenged me
Challenged
to
you.
several different games, which he thinks he can beat me at, and we actually have money on a couple of them.
Yeah, now we do.
Hey, we can't
I mean,
bet on the
we
internet.
should have,
Yeah, do
we
it.
should have bet on the internet?
No, you can.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna win all of them, except for the League of Legends one. He's gonna beat me in that one.
Oh well, it's
We're
just.
actually doing that after the show today,
Yeah.
Is it going on stream or no?
on stream,
Yeah, this is the
Is
only
it?
W he's gonna get, so he better have this on.
Okay, well,
and therefore it'll go on the channel.
it'll go on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Twitter,
It'll go on
Reddit,
everything.
every
Right?
source
Hey
of
guys,
info.
I know you don't know me, but here's me beating a black man. Just gonna be like, okay, great. Oh, this is
Let's
awesome.
just say white guy beating up black guy. Lol. That's
World
it.
star.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll do well on the internet.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
And then he also challenged me to a game of Super Smash Bros. For the N64. Sean couldn't
Oh,
make
crap.
it today.
You got lucky.
Oh, Sean was supposed to play too.
Sean was supposed to bring it.
Oh crap, that sucks.
So unfortunately, we can't do that, but we will do that in the future.
All right.
And then on the 30th of January, there will be a one-on-one basketball game
Really?
to a score of 20.
Scored 20.
$20 is on the line.
Yeah.
Why are you guys playing first to 20? Why don't you guys just play 21?
I don't. He set up the rules. He's a moron. When it
You're
comes to
probably
basketball.
bad at setting up the rules. I used to play
Okay,
21.
so this is how it starts. Should we do this from the beginning?
Yeah, go ahead.
So all right, we're chit chatting up at work, and then he was like, "Oh, I bet I can beat you in a game of basketball." And I'm like, "No, you can't. You can't."
Like
beat
our
me,
skin color would say otherwise.
'cause I am naturally able to beat you.
I can dunk. Can't
And
you see?
We shake hands, $20, and it's just like, all right, cool, great. And he's like, we should play a full court game. And I'm like, wait, what? A full court 1-on-1 game? And he's like, yes. Oh, sorry. A full court 1-on-1 game, and he's just like, yeah. And I'm like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
They're so in love. It's great.
And everyone at work, it says the same thing. It's just like, no one does a 1-on-1 full court game.
Yeah, no one does. No, he's right. I've never like that's just excessive. I'm not even trying to side with him because we're both black. I'm just saying. I've never seen that.
No one has agreed with you so far.
Doesn't matter what they agree with.
It's
I picked full court.
Whoa!
I picked full court for very.
Even the mic doesn't agree. What are you talking about? I've never heard of that.
I picked full court for a very specific reason.
Yeah, because I'm big.
Yeah.
So you think you're gonna run up and down the court on me?
I mean, I didn't want to say that, but yes.
Well, let's let the fans know.
I'm playing a game of endurance here.
You're not gonna be able. You're not gonna last that either.
How
you
is
know
it?
that, right?
You think you can outlast me in endurance?
it's a flex
You don't
fit.
know how to play basketball.
I don't need
That
to.
was kind of weird.
I love that.
I haven't had a flex fit in a
Have you ever dribbled a basketball? Well, I think so. This ain't soccer, homie. I know you play soccer. This ain't like it's a statement.
I played a lot of soccer.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna buy my own.
you know you need to know some fundamentals of basketball. Right?
I know the
Not
basics.
this one. I have another
I know how to dribble. I know how to shoot.
You don't know how to shoot.
You don't think so?
for
Show the
us, they're
fans.
15.
I have 20 right now. Do you have it on you?
No.
See, that's what you drop.
Right in the hoop.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's at my dad's house. My dad and I bought a hat on shop.spreadshirt.com/theitch
Wait,
network.
they're talking about something about Spreadshirt shop dot the itch network.
I'm so glad that you guys know the address.
What is it?
Shop.spreadshirt.com/theitch network.
Whoa!
You can purchase hats and other cool stuff. But yeah, my dad and I both bought hats, and I thought the large, extra large, would be good for him, and it was too big. So I have an extra one.
Your dad's got a big head. That sounds wrong. I'm like literally saying, I'm just fuck it, just say it.
Your dad just locks me up.
It's the same hat.
It just felt like it, huh? I'll take another. I'll have another.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, there are other options for the hats, different colors. I did one with the red logo on our store, and then one with the white logo.
I think the red's better.
How big did you go again?
Hmm?
How big are the shirts?
What's up, Big Daddy?
They
K?
do have like XXX large or long. Is it what they call it? XXX. I think it's XXX long is the biggest size.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Where's that?
So, what games are you guys playing?
Here we'll go this way. Eric,
I've been playing Tales of Zestiria.
I'm sorry.
That is all like it's no sorry. It's
No sorry?
it's a good experience. It is straight up good RPG, JRPG. I have to specify that because that is different.
Jerpaga.
Jerpaga.
But I mean, it's a straight up good experience. It's very long, and I'm enjoying all the time I put into the game though, so I'm happy. The review will come out at some point.
Oh, it's the same way with me for Xenoblade.
Yeah,
I will do it.
I forgot you have that.
I will do it. It's just,
it's a
So
long
now you know
game.
how I
There's a lot of
felt
stuff
with
to go.
Fallout, dude. I was trying to do everything in Fallout.
it's different with you. I'm not going to get into it on air. but
What are you
it's
talking
different.
about? What are you
It's
talking
just-
about?
it's
You
just
know I
different.
kill it on games, man.
I know that's exactly why it's different.
I kill it.
You kill it on games. Anyway,
And then, other than that, I've been playing Black Ops. I played a little bit of Destiny, but I regret the time I put into it, just because I didn't accomplish anything. I didn't really have any fun.
Dad. Just saw that. Anyway.
Didn't really have any fun with it, and I just kind of felt like I threw away 4 hours of my life.
That's Destiny.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So I much rather would have put that into Tales or Black Ops.
What's up, Killer Coyote?
Now, Tales is that game in which everyone yells their attacks like over and over and over again. Right?
And which one?
The Tales of
Wolf thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I literally was like, oh, what's Tales of? Oh my god, like you're saying yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
you could get that
they are
mixed up.
very chatty.
You could get that mixed up with Legend of Dragoon. It's the same
Yeah,
concept.
yeah.
Double slash.
This one is like in Legends of Dragoon or Legend of Dragoon. That one is one character at a time. This is all 4 at a time.
Yeah, I was saying I played Tales of Vesperia on the 360.
Vesperia.
Yeah, and it was great. And they were chatty, but it wasn't like. But the new Tales game, I watched it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, someone needs to shut up. You don't
I
need
think
to.
you can actually turn off the battle chat. Like, I think you can turn that off.
Oh, that would be cool.
It doesn't bother me none, but
Well, I mean, like 40 hours in or something, your ears have already bled through. You're like, keep going.
yeah, I haven't heard. I
Could you
don't
imagine
hear him
if
anymore.
one of them got like a desk job? And it's just like
Sending an email.
Folding paper! Staples! You're just like, what the hell?
Bad printer.
You're like, come on, Lloyd, calm down.
Yeah. They're like, Aviticus, you need to calm down just a little bit. You're distracting everybody
I
in the office.
appreciate how
Yeah.
motivated you are,
Yeah.
but you're scaring
And
everybody.
then they're really quietly. They're just like staple paper.
He's like,
Generate.
"Yeah, that's
email."
right. I got 15 experience off of that.
So congrats, Big Daddy K, hitting level 4 with that post of our app. The Itch Network app is now on Google Play Store.
Our APP.
Right.
No, it's not APK.
No, I said APP.
Oh, APP. Okay.
Jeez.
It is actually legitimately on the store.
I'm downloading it right now. And when I say that, I mean after the thing because I don't like losing the chat. I will be downloading it right now.
I'm downloading it too.
You have an iPhone.
What? Okay, so games. So I picked up the free Thief review to follow. I'm actually, this is probably illegal, but
Oh, boy.
I'm playing Dragon's Dogma Online, which is Japanese only. So I played that for a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell is going on. Like, I had to get like go through all kinds of loopholes. I haven't played it all that much. My brother's like, "Are you playing?" I'm like, "No." What else? Playing a little bit of Final Fantasy whenever I can. I've mainly been playing a little bit of Divinity and Blade and Soul, which is launched this past. Well, it's actually like head start right now.
Yeah.
It launches publicly on Monday.
What's Blade and Soul? Is it a Korean MMO?
Yeah, made by NCSoft. It's really artistically, like, it looks very nice, like artistically and stuff like that. It runs on the Unreal Engine, all that other stuff. It's like really like sort of like cartoony, facey-ish, but like mature. And it's focused on like combat systems, so it's all about like, you know, blocking when you see an attack coming and striking back, avoiding attacks, jumping over them, you know, things like that. So it's pretty neat. And I've been playing, one thing I've been playing is a whole crap ton of Capcom vs. SNK 2. I really can't stop playing that game.
Hey, isn't it the best? It's the best, though, right?
Well, I had it as when I was younger, and I was just like, there's always been a gap in my life when I lost my PS2, and then, you know, found the means like to play it again. And of course, I have a stick that allows me to play on PC, and I spent probably like 5 hours just one day just playing, man. So that's where I'm at.
I thought it came out on the PS4 network or arcade. Am I mistaken with that one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If it did, I totally would have had it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe it flew under my belt, but I
What's up,
highly
Jimmy
doubt
Spleen?
it.
Jimmy Spleen can't wait to do PvP in Blade and Soul.
Oh, really? Yeah. See? There you go.
Sorry, I'm working. What?
Blade and Soul, yeah, the PvP on Blade and Soul is where it's at. If you're into that competitive like style stuff, for sure.
You know, I kind of think I know what this game is.
Yeah.
I think I've seen this before. Like one of the streamers that I watch. Click. Go. No, I have not.
I have no idea.
No, I know not that.
Rosa, what games have you been playing?
Mainly playing a lot of Black Ops 3 with the folks.
Blops!
Yeah.
With the folks.
Black Ops 3, TPJ on top.
There you go.
But
Maybe I have.
yeah, Black Ops 3. Playing a lot of Pillars of Eternity. Let me tell you something. Pillars of Eternity is a fantastic game.
You should watch my review of it.
I
I
did.
also no, I was talking to the audience, but go ahead, you as well. But yeah, you should watch the review of it. It is a good game.
It's fantastic.
I should probably get that, but I still need to beat, what's it called? Undertale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you should beat that, man.
Until
And then beat it 2 more times.
And then beat it.
Did you start it?
No. Dude, I'm sorry. Like, okay, school's kind of been a little bit more rougher than I thought. My schedule is pretty like messed up. Like I have like 2 easy classes in one day, but I have to be on campus the entire time. So I can't even like go home and like do whatever for a little bit. So it's kind of sucky. So I got to deal with that.
I have seen this.
Yeah.
Blade and Soul, sorry.
What else?
That's pretty much it for me. Black Ops 3 and Pillars of Eternity have been ruling my life right now and work.
Yeah, obviously work's been pretty rigorous
Was it
lately.
Ninja too?
But I've been playing a game called Lisa. It's an RPG.
Lisa!
Oh wait, no, I got it mixed up. I thought it was Amy. I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, because that game fucking sucks. But no, anyway, go on.
Lisa, it's a post-apocalyptic RPG, but it's like a side scroller. But it has turn-based combat. It's really weird.
Huh.
What's a
I thought I would like it more.
side-scroller?
I thought I would like it more than I am, but I will still try to get my way through it.
And review.
It's very difficult, even on the normal setting. There's only normal and like a super hard setting.
Oh, cons.
Even on the normal setting, though, it is. Maybe I'm just not understanding all the mechanics, but it is a little bit difficult.
Well, when we play Divinity, same thing. It's just gonna be like, oh, we're playing on normal, but we're getting freaking destroyed.
So I'm playing that. I'm playing League of Legends, of course, like I always do. And what else am I playing? I wanted to play Her Story, but I didn't get a chance to. I'll play that.
me
I'll
too,
play that
yeah.
next week.
That's a good game.
And I want to play.
Is it a game? Dum dum dum.
Experience.
I got another one gifted to me that I really wanted to play, but I can't remember the name. It's Don't Starve. I wanted to play that.
Oh yeah.
I'll try that out and see how it goes.
Don't Starve Together, though, right? Yeah.
No, just I have the old one.
Oh man. From
If
what I hear,
I like Don't Starve, I'll try the next one.
yeah.
I wish I want to play Don't Starve too because it's a Minecraft game, right? Like with a survival game.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a survival game. I think it has some of that.
And I was
aspect.
hoping to play with one of my friends because he loves Minecraft and like. Is there like a creative system at all, or?
I've never played it. I don't
Yeah.
know. Okay,
Yeah. No,
okay.
there is.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't play too much because what I was telling you about Don't Starve Together is that's the multiplayer one.
Right.
So I would much rather play that game with you guys than just be like, oh, I'm just gonna.
Well, we'll see, because these games don't really usually click with me.
Right.
But the
Well,
art style in this
isometrics
one,
or-
no, like a Minecrafty survival
Oh,
style
yeah, yeah.
games,
Yeah.
they just don't. But this one, art style wise, looks really cool, and so it seems to have a lot of cool things going for it. So it might be able to hook me more than.
I was actually gonna suggest that me and you buy Ark at one point
Oh, I have it.
on Xbox though.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
why.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, okay. Yes. Never mind then.
Survival games never click with me. Those Minecraft games, like one of my buddies plays that game nonstop. He loves it, but every time I try to play with him, all I do is troll him and just destroy everything he builds.
Yeah,
It says a lot about your character.
You are Spencer's
I like-
friend.
That's for sure.
I will be getting that Dragon Quest one though.
Yeah.
Just because it's Dragon Quest, I'll find a way to
DQB?
like it. Yeah, we'll
So
see
it's
if it can win me over.
Oh man.
But I don't think anything else.
Well, I have a question actually that I want to ask you guys. So I was in class.
I'm straight.
I'm not.
That's not what you told me last week. Anyway,
Who's asking?
so I was in class
Suck a
and
dick for $10.
shut up! I was in class and we had to Rosie.
Got his bad face already.
It's like having 2 Spencers already. Anyway, I was in class and we were given a lesson about like cliches and narrative and stuff like that. And there's kind of 2 questions I thought about, but the first one is like, what's a huge turnoff for a story for you?
Cliches.
Really?
Early heavy cliches.
Okay, define. Go deeper.
All right, so the story starts and they go, "You have amnesia." I'm immediately half out of the story. Half my body is like, there's another game I could be playing. That one's a huge one. Again, those early cliches. I guess that's what I would say.
So would you count Final Fantasy VII then?
No, I don't.
I mean,
I know
it's
he has
kind of
amnesia, but
well, it's more of like
they flesh out
like
his character.
displacement.
Yeah. They flesh out his character enough, especially in the beginning, make it so interesting, that new world like Midgar and everything like that. That isn't. You can have a character with amnesia, but don't. It's so lazy to start the game and just say like, the reason there is no backstory is because you have amnesia. Go.
So you didn't even know there was a backstory.
Right. So that would be an early one. I can think of more, but everybody else can say something.
I would say characterization, to be honest. Just I hate when there's just stereotypes like, I'm the hero, I'm just gonna be spunky as heck, and that's just me.
I'm full of energy.
I'm all energy, and then always the like rough and tough, like the stereotypes of character. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, like Tales of Symphonia. That's the first one that came to mind.
I heard the main character in Tales was actually pretty cool.
Which Tales?
Symphonia.
Symphonia.
Oh,
Yeah, Symphonia Lloyd is
Hysteria.
essentially
Hysteria.
that guy.
Oh, okay.
He's like, I've got a cool best friend, and we're cool. And then like, there's Kratos is the, hey, you gotta listen to me. And then there's what's her name? Starts with the C, and she's, I'm just the princess. Like, it's like, come on, we all know where this is going.
And not only that though, is like when they're in that characterization and they don't evolve, or in any other aspects, they're still this way. Like,
This is my role for this entire
Yes.
experience.
Yeah.
like the kind of I've been watching.
There's no
someone
room for
play
growth.
There's
Final
no
Fantasy
development.
X,
Yeah.
And honestly,
God, I absolutely can't stand that game.
yeah. But when I was I played it personally, didn't beat it because I hate the story too. But when I was watching it, I was looking at this character Titus. Obviously, he's an idiot the entire time. And then, like, little by little, though, if you really watch him, he does like man up a little bit, a tiny bit. But you
develops.
actually see him evolve. So it's like, oh, okay, well, thanks for nutting up.
That's why we have a lot of like stoic characters, because they don't need to evolve, right? Like they're just, it's easy to have them just be that guy.
I really hate it when a character is weak. Like, you can make a character evolve, but I don't want my main avatar to be with some weak ass kid. Like, it just
Like
bothers
Tales
me.
of
Tales. What was that?
Or what was that one?
Which one was that? Tales. It was.
Remember we were watching it play?
Yeah, that
I'm
kid. Like,
scared.
I cannot stand when my protagonist is. Protagonist is just
A punk.
not even punk, but like a wuss. Like
Yeah.
straight up like feeble.
Yeah, absolutely.
Feeble protagonist.
Yeah, like when those characters are like that, it's like, oh, so you're gonna save the world. You.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it'd be like in one of those movies when, like, nowadays when the kid will be at school and some bully's like I'm gonna beat you up, and then the main character's like, and then cries and like hides in the locker. Like, I want to beat that kid up.
Yeah.
I want to beat him up. I probably did.
Spencer wants to beat himself up.
Yeah.
Golly.
Bully in the movie.
Yeah, I know. I would be. We had that discussion. I would be the bully in the movie. I'd be like the naysayer in the movies. It's just like, you're never gonna make it.
You'd be the internet.
Yeah. Voice of the people.
Comment
Deal with
section.
it. It doesn't get any better when you get older. It's just like shit.
Yeah, that is actually my
Your mom's
biggest.
cheating on your dad. It's just fucking terrible.
What about you, Justin? You brought up the concept.
So like one of the things was actually like characterization, but like kind of delving a little bit in a different direction is kind of overall themes. So I hate like teenage themed stories to where it's meant to reach a teenage audience. So like a good
Harsh Darsh.
huh?
I'm just saying hi to the chat.
Oh, so it's like it's like getting a character that's like, like he resonates with another teenager or the audience who are teenagers that grow with him, but the story never goes like deeper.
Yeah.
Like for instance, in a normal situation, say there's like a car accident, right? Someone's gonna be like, oh hey, his he might be dead. But in those teenage things, they'll be like, he's got like cuts and bruises. He's like, oh, I'm okay, I'm just in the hospital. And it's meant to propel the story. It's nothing serious, right? Like it's like Degrassi. If you've ever watched Degrassi, it's the same kind of concept. It's like, all right, hey, we shot freaking Drake. oh, well, he's just paralyzed. He's not dead. But he did get shot through the back. Pretty hard. But okay, like stuff like that. Like I that's why like a lot of the
What's up, Prez? Kappa?
the stuff I like to watch,
Yeah.
or the stuff I view, I need to have some level of maturity to it. So like when I was watching this show and they're just like, this dude gets his head blown, like just straight like shot off, but he lives. I'm like, what the hell kind of show? I literally have not
Like
watched.
when a show does that or something does that, you have to build the whole thing around that. You know?
What do you mean?
Like Kill Bill.
Yeah, I was about to say
When she
that.
gets shot in the head, like you can't just have that happen to anybody.
Yeah.
That has to be the focal point of the movie or show or whatever. Like, how the hell did they survive that, or what makes them so special?
She gets buried. She gets
Yeah.
all this crap.
You
stuff,
can't
yeah.
just have somebody get shot in the head and like her brains blow out and just like she managed to pull it together.
Yeah.
Scoop it
She's
back
just
in
a
and
working
just
girl
like,
now. Woo!
Yeah, she's all right now. She's,
Yeah, because at the end
she's
of
on the mend.
At the end of the day, they're like too afraid to approach like mature things or
Yeah.
realistic situations. If I'm playing a game where you're fighting some dudes or whatever, say it's an RPG, you fight them. At the end of the day, they didn't just disappear, if you have swords, they didn't just go, "Ah, you got me." No, they're like bleeding on the floor.
Oh, you know what else kind of gets me out of a story really quickly, or out of a game really quickly? And this is going to be ironic because my favorite movie of all time does this. But introductory wall of text.
Oh, well,
As soon as
Scrolling wall of text, it fades into the stars.
yeah, anytime anything does that, it makes me mad, except for Star Wars. But
Yeah.
when like, and what I've noticed is that the most recent Final Fantasies have done this, especially that. Like or anything where they just have like a long narration before
Tactics
the game
does
starts.
it.
Where they're
Tactics.
just like, this is what's going on in the world, and just explain it like to you like that. It's horrible.
No, you know what? Let
can't
me
stand it.
let me get on that. When they do it at the end of the game, where they just put expository bullshit at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Instead of like showing you how it ends, it's just like, well, this happened because you did this. And it just like
Golly.
it just starts talking and it's just like talking and it's like, why couldn't I experience this firsthand?
And anything where the game doesn't let you experience it is a problem.
Bingo. That's right.
The game needs to let you go through everything. And if it's a backstory, it needs to explain it through dialogue that happens in the game.
and even that is kind of a task, because if you could risk the chance of coming off as two, like, who would ever say that in a normal conversation, right? Like, I remember when your brother was 3 and you got ran over by a car. I'm 29. Like, what does this have to do with
Remember your
anything?
dead brother.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm just like, okay.
Almost with backstory, it should almost be treated like that Dark Souls stuff, where it happened.
It's there.
and you have to you don't even have to find it, but it just comes out. But it's never like the whole thing isn't just directly stated.
Oh.
Like, just be like, and a character happens, like, oh, where'd you get that scar, man? Like, a big scar on his face. Like, oh, I got that in the 13th War. It happened. You remember? And you're like, oh, man, that's brutal.
Well, it's,
Just say it.
Yeah.
I mean, you say that, but like, do you watch CinemaSins?
I think I've
Yeah.
seen a couple of them. I hate that stuff. But anyway.
Well, one of the things that is actually funny is he does the first or he does the prequels of Star Wars, and he points out that every time they're like, oh, this isn't like that time on Kajaku or whatever, or something, whatever, and they're like, oh, probably a better story than what's being played right now, and it's kind of like it's that mentality. Like, if you're gonna talk about it, you might as well talk a lot about it.
I don't think so.
But here's the thing: you leave the people in the dark, because some people want to go,
okay.
hey, what the hell?
Episode 4 had them saying, he in the battle in the Clone Wars. I would have been perfectly fine not knowing what the Clone Wars was.
Well, it's
Now
kind
I
of
know what the Clone
self-explanatory.
Wars was, and I fucking hate it.
There were clones, and they fought. That's also
Well, that's
people
what I'm
really
saying,
good.
But you can make allusions to it, and it's just world building at that point.
And that's where the amnesia character comes
I'm not looking
to
at your
play,
phone.
because
I'm trying to
then
look at this.
when there's something big that happens in the world, it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then you're like, oh, this is what
Yeah. That's why the amnesia character exists.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's easy to like get people to
and it's for that and for a twist.
right. Like,
You're the bad guy all along.
oh my god!
Oh my god! I mean,
So he's gonna wake up just like you wake up with amnesia, and your character's like, oh shit, just jump down a well or something like that.
ah, damn it. But you know, a addendum to that, and you and I both know this game, where you make your character have amnesia, but you don't tell your character that they have amnesia, so they think they're a certain person. It's kind of what happened in Final Fantasy VII. Same concept. The Old Republic. Same concept. It works then because then you're not even thinking that. But the whole fact that everything's getting hit with you at once makes it strong enough to make you go, oh shit. Instead of like you knowing you have amnesia, that would just suck. Because you're like, but I'm gonna be this force guy. The ending would have been so clear. Everyone would have known.
What a cool excuse to have around the world. There's like, why didn't you take out the trash on Thursday? It's like amnesia. Like that's not even how it
You've been
works.
playing too many games.
It's like I came out of a great war, and now I have amnesia, and you want me to take out the trash?
You know who I am?
It's kind of like when
I don't.
So I got a question now. What did you think of Fire Emblem Awakening?
What do I think of it?
Yeah, the story for that.
I didn't pay much attention to it. When I played those games, specifically Fire Emblem, they're too, at least the ones in the past. Maybe that one was slightly different, but I don't think so. They're too political for me. I don't like it when there's like warring kingdoms.
Oh,
and there's
really?
Like I hate that stuff. So
I enjoy that.
they'll be like the kingdom of Dalantia is fighting the kingdom of Valergia, and then the kingdom of Galathia is the true enemy, and it's
the
just like
Thea
I'm out.
Alliance.
And honestly,
I like the
like,
gameplay. The gameplay's fine, so I
And
stick
it
with
always boils down to they don't like each other. This one's really evil. Like it almost always is like that.
Well,
Well, the newest one coming out, it's perspective. Like it's where you stand. Like with the new one that's
Yeah.
coming out.
Now that I'm actually reviewing games, I will try to pay attention to the newest story.
Yeah,
but they've never worked for me.
It starts out. It actually like shows you your life, like your character's life and stuff,
Really?
and then it shows you getting hit and. Like it shows you the fight where you got hit and then you had amnesia.
It's like it teaches you. It shows you how you first started learning how to walk, and your mom's like, "You go from one square to the other square."
hit the move key. Then hit A. You're like, all right. What was I gonna say? You know, you say that about like the the politicalness of it. I've been actually paying a whole lot more attention to Final Fantasy Tactics. I have it on my phone.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
You're a fool.
I'm not a fool.
You're a fool.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
No,
are.
I'm not.
It
No, I'm
just
not.
came. It just came out for the PlayStation Network. Well, it's been out, but it was just on there for $3.
Guess what? I don't have anything
You don't have a
portable.
PS3?
I don't have anything portable. I do have a PS3, but when's the last time I loaded up my PS3?
What about your laptop?
No, I'm not going to play it on my laptop. I want something even more portable. I don't take my laptop to school.
I can't stand those. Whatever.
It,
Okay,
it works
go ahead.
fine. I've put in more than 10 hours already in the game. And I'm just like, holy shit. Nothing has ever made me do this before. And anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is I've been playing that and just focusing on the story and stuff like that more and trying to understand it. And it's not bad. I think it just has to be done in a certain way that entertains people to where you always feel involved or some part of something that is going on with their little war interacts with you or someone around you.
Mm-hmm.
And some games I don't think do that. And that's where where it's like, oh, it's just rich with lore. You're
Well,
like,
I
but
think
it doesn't.
12 had that issue, right? Because
I
12,
didn't
like
play too much 12.
12, your main character.
Ow.
12's the one where your main character like isn't even the main character. or
Yeah, he's
whatever.
just along for the
and
ride.
it's like you're the character that you're the avatar with, the most important one. It has like nothing to do with anything
I hate
that's
that.
going on.
Yeah.
And that's just that shit's just.
You just
bothers
don't
me.
feel like your character's that.
It's like, what are you doing here? Like, honestly, when you're playing that game, it's like, what am I doing? What? Or like he's trying to. You're talking about the space pirate or the pirate, yeah. I'm just like, what?
Balthier.
Yeah, Balthian, Penelope, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Ash and Penelope are the two characters that are like, why are you guys here? Like, go home.
I felt that. I mean, like I was talking to my brother about it. He felt Van was that guy who just like, why are you here? You're just excess. You're,
Yeah, no doubt.
And I'm playing as you. You're like,
I
shit.
think he might have been the
I
princess.
think Van's the guy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
guy/girl.
Yeah, he's well. If you
With
have
like
to question,
pants,
it, yeah.
like huge pants and no shirt on.
Well, you know, he's got the vest.
What you know what I mean though? It's like
Yeah.
very tight on the top, and then it's got these baggy pants. It looks
And
bizarre.
just them-
It's Aladdin.
It's Aladdin, man.
And,
But I mean, you know, to be honest, I felt that way about Final Fantasy IX. With with what's her name?
Final Fantasy IX has a great character
No, hold on.
and some not so great.
With what is her name? The Dragoon.
Dagger. Oh, the Dragoon, Freda.
Yeah, I loved her story.
Yeah,
Hers was the story that I was like, okay, what happens next? I was like, yeah, whatever, get out of here. I guess maybe it's because I was playing as her when my brother was playing as what's his balls. He played Vivi. No, he played Steiner, Vivi, and Zidane. And I played Freya, that fucking cook.
Queena.
and I played Garnet. Yeah. And that guy that no one ever fucking plays that we talked about last week, the red hair dude.
Amarat or
Is that his name?
something like that. It's close to that.
Benchwarmer is his name for me.
Yeah.
I don't even touch that guy. Just like no one touches Kimimaru in Final Fantasy X.
Yeah.
You're just like, hey, he's that guy. He's just there. No one touches Kate Sith in 7, unless I'm mistaken. In 8, no one touches Irvine, unless I'm mistaken. You know,
Irvine was my favorite. Just kidding, I didn't play 8.
uh,
The game's too girly.
you just put Zell on Berserk and Haste and just, you got it, buddy. And then just wrecks everything. But anyway, okay. So I have a second question.
Okay.
What is a cliche that you see often in video games?
Amnesia.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's just skip that one because we already talked about it. But
Alright.
I'll start it off. One thing that I see a lot is the unlikely hero. The dude that's just in school and then some dude's like, "Hey, you're going to be the chosen one." And you're like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" You know, like I don't feel attachment to his goals or anything like that.
Well, you said it's a cliche you see a lot. Is it a cliche you see a lot and you don't like it? Or
Well,
a
I mean,
cliche that you see-
well, which cliche do you see a lot that you do like? This guy.
War never changes. No, I don't know. I have to think about
I
that.
can't tell.
You know
I'm just
what?
gonna hope.
There's a trope in Fallout 4. Well, naturally not Fallout 4 because it actually makes sense why your character is. But the guy who can just, is like the god in the world for no reason. I think you actually just said it. Like, you give him a gun, he's just like, okay, do.
Well-
He's just shooting people. Like Uncharted, where
Drake.
yeah, where he's.
I mean, I'm a little
he's-
surprised Drake can handle every weapon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like-
Grenade launchers, all mine. AKs, give them
He doesn't
here.
respond. He's mercilessly killing everybody. It's like, haha, let me crack a joke about this.
Yeah, yeah, he's a little too happy about it.
Yeah.
He's like, "Woo, see ya." He's like, "You blew his eyeballs out." Later, chump. It's like this doesn't work. Okay, yeah. So unlikely hero, or just naturally gifted. Do you have a cliche you like though? Like one that you're like, "Oh man, yes."
I like it when there's like a hot chick in a game.
God.
And they so they'll do it where there's like a hot chick in the game and your specific, that's like your love interest. And there's like other chicks in the game, but they're not.
God.
That's pretty funny to me. I was into that.
Yeah. Well,
I'm still thinking. I can't really.
I would say one that I have is kind of that I like is actually like kind of badass is done right. So like, and I'll use two very similar examples: Dante versus Dante DMC Devil May Cry. There's a clear difference. One is an actual legitimate badass, and the other one's like the kid
Pop
that's trying
culture.
to. Yeah, he's trying to fill in his dad's shoes, and he's like, "Hey, I'm cool, right?"
Wait, do you like the DMC 3 or DMC 1?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Dante.
Oh, of Dante? I mean, like 3's okay. I actually really like 3's combat, and the story is actually more fun. DMC 1, actually DMC 1 had a really bad voice actor too, though. I would say DMC 4 then. I liked him in 4 because he was sort of like a mentor role or whatever, but he'd still fuck you up. I mean, beat you up. But yeah, DMC Devil May Cry, for anyone who's played that, there's a clear difference. If you've played Ninja Theory's Devil May Cry, he is not like that badass. He's that guy that's like, I go to punk shows all the time, and then he's like, I'm cool, man. Come to Christ or whatever.
What, you ride the skateboard?
Yeah. He's like, God, the industry's out to get you. Like that's essentially what the entire plot for that game is. Is the industry or the fucking essentially Illuminati are demons and they're controlling everything you do. Right. And it's just like, oh my God.
I want to go back to DMC.
Social commentary.
Yeah, cliche I like the kind of hothead versus cold, and I'm gonna go with DMC 3. With Dante kind of being this like woohoo, yeah, let's do it, stylish, and then Virgil being the kind of colder character, being like this calculated, very calm, tactical fighter.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those cool tropes to me where they actually do it right.
And they play off each other
Yeah.
well enough. Yeah. Yeah, not a lot of games do that lately.
Yeah, not lately.
Not lately.
I think for me, it would be like the cliche that I actually enjoy is like the Last Airbender, like Avatar thing, where like one person controls like each element kind of thing. Like that plays through in so many different games. And Tales of Zestiria, it's very prevalent in that game that you were the Avatar.
I don't even know that character's name. I don't even know how he looks. Does he have white hair?
Nope.
Does he have
Gray hair. Right?
Brown hair.
Oh, brown.
His-
Brown hair, but then when he fuses, he gets white hair or yellow hair.
When he does the
like,
fusion dance.
Yeah, like they really
He puts
do.
on the earrings right after. Next thing you know,
Guitar earrings.
That's a funny thing about like anime is the characters always like morph into something else, and their
Yeah.
hair is like the biggest difference. Like Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball Z,
Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball Super.
Uh,
I just
Naruto. Freaking.
Well,
One Piece doesn't actually do it. He just gets like really hot from what I hear.
his skin color
yeah.
changes color.
Well, no, not like you know what I mean. Come on.
Yeah, he's just,
I mean,
gets
essentially
six
Attack
pack
on Titan
immediately.
in a sense.
Yeah.
I mean, his
The
hair
weird
does
one-
look differently.
The weird one though would be Yu-Gi-Oh, because like he kind of has the same hairstyle, but it was
Bigger.
weird to be at the beginning. Like it's never.
You know, there's a funny thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! You never know where his hair ends, and like whatever ornament he has begins
Yeah.
on there. You're just like, wait, you dyed your hair red, black? No, it's all part of an ornament.
And then
You're
yellow?
What the fuck? Yeah, you're just
like he dyed like the Superman curl yellow, and then everything else is black and red.
God,
It's weird.
It's very confusing.
It's strange.
I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sold.
But yeah, like the elemental control thing. That I honestly love that. Like I think that is really cool.
You know,
like,
the
'cause, like-
specific like water people and
Yeah, so like Sub-Zero growing up, like I fucking loved Sub-Zero
Yeah.
because he can control ice.
But I
Like-
mean, Scorpion, fucking
he's controlled the scorpions.
yeah, right? Get stung. That's
He
his
was-
famous
I
line.
thought- that
Scorpion
one
King.
actually kind of bugged me. Like when they were like, "Well, he's Sub-Zero and Scorpion are fighting, and Scorpion, his element has to be fire then." And like they just gave him fire abilities, and it was like,
Well,
What?
Well, he always had fire. Since one.
Did it?
Yeah, he could rip off his mask and burn you in one.
Then why was he called
In-
Scorpion? Why wasn't he called like the Torch or the
Listen, man,
flaming
That's
guy?
lame.
because of his grappling thing.
The hot guy.
you know,
I'm hot.
Did he always have it? Or that was because he was with the Brotherhood of Shadow, Quan Chi and such.
No, he wasn't
He did
initially with
so.
them. So
You
let,
need an element, damn it.
let me style on you guys on this lore for a sec, right?
Uh-oh.
So Mortal Kombat.
You want me to
before-
give you background music when you do it?
Sure. I thought you were gonna put this in post. Yeah.
Are you gonna do it?
No, hell no. So anyway, Scorpion was led to believe by, if I remember correctly, by Quan Chi that his entire tribe was killed, his clan was killed by Sub-Zero. So he's like, murderer. So he enters Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat tournament, because he knows Sub-Zero's in it. Okay. I believe he gets killed too. So anyway, he's just this spectral dude that's like, hey, I guess I'm working for Quan Chi now or something. But he kills.
Guess I'm with the Conchi now.
He kills
I never said.
he kills Sub-Zero. After he kills Sub-Zero, he's like, mission complete, right? And then Sub-Zero's like, yo, bro, I never even did that. And he's like, still kills him. But anyway, what ends up happening is Sub-Zero's younger brother becomes a new Sub-Zero, and that's one you see prevalent through a majority of the media. And the older Sub-Zero that gets killed becomes Noob Saibot, who's the vengeful spirit. And
I just can't stand this shit.
say,
That is so stupid.
say what you will, Noob Saibot's one of the most creative characters. He's really cool.
Sure.
Yeah!
It is
And
cool.
that's
Was
just
it
like
Noob-
comic book.
No, it was Ermac.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Ermac was
crap.
Macro.
Mortal
Noob
Kombat's
Saibot
stupid, but
is
in a great way.
Boone and
It embraced the stupidity.
So
man.
Noob Saibot was actually like a creator. Like,
the creator's
it was-
name.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
why do you
It's
come back to
Boone.
life and then change your name and then change it to Noob
No,
Saibot?
no, no, no.
There,
Quan-
you
but
don't
he
you don't know
changed
the
the name.
reason behind that, do you? Those are the two
You're gonna
creators.
tell me, aren't you?
It's the two creators' names reversed. So it's what, Ed Boon,
Ed Boon and
Tobias.
Tobias, who left
Yeah.
midway like forever ago.
Yeah. No, but yeah, that's just terrible.
But yeah, he still calls him Noob Saibot.
It'd be like in Star Wars. They'd be like, "Oh no, Jar Jar Binks. The reason he's there is because he's multiple people's names that worked on the movie. Rad, and Knib
And Sukal.
Knib. Yeah, yeah. So he's a good character.
Raj.
It's almost like when someone gets his arms and legs.
The Raj brothers.
The Raj twins. The parents named them both Raj. Hey, just to make their lives really difficult. Yeah.
Raj squared. Come here.
So we're in something called Freedom right now. It's like a network thing,
Okay.
and they're kind of like a weird cult. Like the guy in the
This is our network.
yeah. So the lead guy, he's kind of, I don't know. He almost seems like some kind of cult leader. He's very smiley, very positive, and they do all these videos to try to like get you to do things. And the most recent one, I was laughing hysterically because he did this video where he was talking about YouTube Red or something.
Okay.
And he said, "I'm going to do a new video thing where we display people's like intro video on YouTube and give them like a shout out on the show." And so he did that for this one guy that was some like anime fan that asked he asked like some question about YouTube Red, and he's like, "We're gonna do it for you now," and then did it. And it was almost kind of like aggressive. And he did this video and he did this intro, and the guy it was the most modest intro video you could come up with. It was some guy standing slightly too far away from the camera, saying like, "Hey, welcome to my channel. I do videos about anime, and I like that, and yada yada. Just please subscribe." And so he goes, "Okay, so I'm gonna go into his channel, and I'm not gonna subscribe yet because we don't do subscribe for subscribe." And then he started looking around, and then he just started talking about Diablo 3, and he never subscribed to the guy's channel. And it was like, this guy just made a whole video doing this, and then never subscribed. He looks like it's like horrifying. And he just does this with this big smile on his face. Just
Okay, let's talk about Diablo. Yeah, this is great. No,
yeah, it was.
no.
Wait, this
Next channel.
He never did it. He never subscribed to the guy's channel. Yeah.
Fuck you.
And I just thought, like, yeah, like what a big like fuck you to the entire everybody that's watching, like thousands and
I'm
thousands.
not gonna subscribe. He doesn't understand yet.
Yeah,
He's gonna learn.
I'm horrified of the guy. I really am. He wants everybody to play this like browser-based video game. And I looked into it. He's like, you guys should try to beat me. If you can beat me, how funny would that be? We'll put you on the internet and everything. It's like a pay-to-win game that's only on the browser. I looked into it. I was going to play it with him. I was like, that sounds kind of cool. And then, yeah.
That sounds easy.
Yeah, it was like a
cool.
pay-to-win browser game. He doesn't play...
Nothing.
He doesn't play any like games. He plays like pay-to-win games.
And he just does it with the biggest smile on his face. It's insane.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
The most we could possibly make is like $4
For what?
for the thing.
Oh.
So anyway, it's just bizarre. It's just very strange. Very odd.
No, it's just Naruto. So
just
wait, have you
Naruto.
ever like had correspondence
No, wait.
with our
Did we
fearless
have-
hero?
Did we have direct correspondence with him with the emails?
You did.
I did,
Yeah.
and that was him, or was it?
No, not with him directly. No, that was with that other guy.
But some guy that's recruiting or something.
A guy that works there. He actually does videos also.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Which ones does he do? Is he the tech guy? That's like
One of them.
That's like, here's how you should do the your YouTube page or set it up like this.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I'll show you
They've got
later.
a strange cast on that Freedom thing.
Hey man, gotta keep them diversified, right?
That's a
Yeah,
word.
I mean
Keeps everyone on their toes.
they're doing a really cool thing. Like it is a good concept and stuff, but I mean every business has a couple hiccups and stuff. I think that
like not subscribing to somebody after showing the channel to everybody.
Yeah,
Hope you
something like
enjoyed.
that.
Be sure to like, comment, and that's all. It just lives.
Like, comment, share.
And then he actually comments. And he's like, I'm not going to subscribe yet. We don't subscribe for
I just
subscribe.
want to see that poor guy that was watching, and then the guy never subscribed.
And he's
to him.
probably like, what the fuck? Like, any day, sir.
Yeah. Please.
God.
It'd be interesting to see if the guy, like, if he ever did subscribe, like, after the video.
I'd have to go to his channel and just see if it ever.
You're literally gonna go.
I'm gonna do it. I feel
Is there a
so bad
happy
for the
ending?
guy.
Is there a happy
Yeah,
ending?
there's got to be a happy ending to this. It'd be
check
funnier
recent,
if it never did. He never
Check
subscribed.
recent if you don't mind.
Maybe he did it off the video. Like maybe he messed up.
I'm
And said,
not
oh,
used to being on games.
Yeah.
okay. No one will make fun of me for this.
I'm funny news.
He just spent 10 to 20
I saw
minutes
that,
of talking.
I have no idea what that's about.
He's just like, he's looking at it. Hey, I did subscribe.
Look.
So now you know.
Oh my god, this is hilarious.
Director Brian Horton.
So,
So this is the part where we can start questioning. You guys get questions?
I don't know.
you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Go for it.
Okay, so 2015, right?
Yeah.
There was quite a bit of games, right?
Yeah.
Yes, there was.
Y'all seem to miss one.
What?
Persona 4, Dancing All Night. What's up with that?
I don't think we missed it.
No, you did.
I think I might have.
In like
I
worst,
purposely
worst game
steered.
category.
Huh?
Worst game category.
No. I mean, like, best game of the year category.
I mean,
what was
Witcher came out that year, right?
it?
I'm a little.
I'm sorry.
I'm a little
Do you
confused.
not like dancing?
You know, like Madden came out too, right?
There was a blops. Dude, honestly, I don't know, man. I was never like a huge fan of Persona, and then
Persona's great.
I played Persona 3
Yeah.
on PS2, and I was just like, it's like, so these kids are committing suicide to some of their monsters. Great, you know. And then Persona 4, I didn't play at all, but I did play Persona 4 Arena. So, you know, my brother, who's like, I guess had played Persona 4, was like, oh, this guy's this guy does this and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. He never answered why they wear glasses. You did, finally. But yeah, and I was just like, okay, cool. You know, I didn't even play the fighting game all that much. I was like, bye, you know.
Yeah.
Trade it back in, and then like they get like a dance game. They had that little dungeon crawler one or whatever with the two worlds blend that you reviewed.
Oh, Persona Q.
Yeah.
That's fun.
And I was just like, okay, look at all these spin-offs for the same fucking games. It's almost like Kingdom Hearts.
He did
You
some
know?
weird stuff. But he insists that we review Persona 4 Dancing All Night.
And
What is that on? 4? PS4?
Vita
Nope.
M3, PS3.
and N3?
I believe it came out.
Nope.
Well, I mean, y'all should probably get on that. Just you know, because Chie, I don't think y'all know.
I know her.
What about her?
What?
She's the best bitch, man.
She's the best bitch. You heard it here first, folks. Feminists, are you listening?
Waifu, homie.
She's the best bitch.
She's a waifu,
She's the
homie.
best female dog.
Oh.
First
So-
day and already making enemies.
Right.
I got a topic here.
Okay.
So, all the issues that PlayStation Plus was having, like, so in my mind here, we're talking Christmas Day. It was out having all those issues and stuff.
I didn't really see any. And I actually
Oh,
played on
dude.
Christmas Day.
I tried to redeem a code Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve that night. I tried to redeem a code, and it said that it had already been taken.
Oh, that sucks.
And the network, it wouldn't connect. I was getting 1 kbs, like, connecting to it. I was wired.
Yeah, I actually tried to buy something.
I got 1 kbs, couldn't load the store, left it on for like 20 minutes, couldn't load the store, and then the next day I tried to log in, I couldn't even, the PlayStation button, the PlayStation Store button, clicked it, nothing. And then I think probably like a day or two after Christmas, I logged in, everything was fine.
I tried to get in there, and I was like, I guess I'll just get Wild Arms somewhere else.
Where?
So then
Amazon.
a little bit later, I started having. I remember trying to log in again. I was getting the 1 kbs thing. I'm wired,
What's up, Captain Rubbish?
so I'm getting frustrated here. Like, I'm trying to go on there and look up what the free games are for the month and stuff, and I can't log in.
Yeah.
And then I hear, well, PlayStation's gonna extend people's PlayStation Plus accounts for the service issues you guys been having. And in my head, I'm like thinking, okay, cool. I've had like 4 or 5 days of issues over the last basically 2 weeks or a week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever. 4 or 5 days. That's almost half the time. Like a third of the time it's been down that I've been trying to use it. It's been slower down that I couldn't get what I wanted. So I'm thinking that, okay, they're going to send like a 7-day or they're going to send like a free month or something. And then this morning, my drunk ass is going through my emails and texts and seeing who I messaged last night, and email pops up.
Wasn't me.
Nope. You don't have titties.
Well, thank you.
I do. I'm working on that.
So I see the email from PlayStation saying, hey, we extended your PlayStation Plus. Just go ahead and redeem this code. I'm like, sweet. So I copy the code over and I go punch it in. It's like 1 day. They went through all the time to put this together and say, sorry, guys, we're going to extend it by a day. Is that really helpful to anyone? Like, is that really beneficial 1 day?
I wouldn't even say for like 5 days or something.
I would have expected a month.
It's a weird thing to kind of, it's a weird gray area that I don't think any company even has a handle on. When there's outage like that, it's really hard because it's someone else's money. It's a service that you're essentially guaranteeing is going to be up forever, just because of the fact of you're constantly paying a month.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like with World of Warcraft, they always tell you, right, if there's going to be downtime.
Yeah.
You know, with this, it's obviously unplanned. There's some people saying it was like denial of service. And some other people are like, oh, it was hackers. And I'm like,
I'm going to my lawyer.
I'm going to find my lawyer.
Yeah, so the issue I have with it here, the issue that I have with this whole thing,
We'll get to
If
your
I
question
write-
in a second.
if I right now, if I called PlayStation and just start yelling at them and just say, PlayStation sucks and blah, 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 they'll be like, oh, you know what? Hey, I'm sorry for your inconvenience and the troubles you've had. Here's a free month. I did the same thing to Microsoft. It wasn't even my account. I got someone else a free month just because I was yelling at them because they screwed up something for their account and I was fixing it for them because it was the person had no idea what was going on.
They tried to give somebody Halo 4.
You know what you did.
Stop. So I just basically messaged him. I was like, hey, look, you guys, this is what we're trying to do. It's inconvenient that you guys won't let him do this. He's trying to give you money, and you guys are not letting him. Can we fix this? And they're like, oh, sorry for the inconvenience. Oh, hey, by the way, here's a free month. And they just shoveled it. They just kicked it out for no reason. That's what, $8? If
Trying
you
to
want
shut you up. They're just like, here, take a free month. Leave. God damn.
So they're just throwing that around, but then this comes out and they're like, here's a day.
Oh, sorry.
Why, like, it just kind of seems like, is that really,
Seems unnecessary.
is that even, that's like throwing pennies at somebody. Like, that's insulting. People aren't happy you're throwing money at them. You're throwing pennies at them. They're pissed.
You know, it's kind of weird.
Try it with a stripper. It doesn't work.
God
I
damn.
don't like it.
Make that hail.
What the fuck? There's no. I think you know what. People probably prefer to get like the PlayStation, not points, but you know, like Microsoft points and stuff like
Yeah.
that over a free month. I would think.
You definitely preferred, but
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
a $5
it's
credit
better
would be
for
nice.
them, though.
Yeah, something like that.
It's better for them to give you a free month because then you're
Right.
on their network with the ability to pay money and not giving you money.
Yeah. But
Captain Rubbish asks, do you like PC or PS4 or Xbox? We always get so the world is
PS4.
now enraptured in this like it's an endless war. It's basically what Metal Gear Solid 5 or 4 specifically was talking about. I haven't played. Wait, 5 didn't have
with
much
the-
of a story. But 4
5 with the concept of
Metal-
disarming warheads online.
Metal Gear Solid 4 was all about like war is money and war is like just kind of
Yeah,
perpetuated
PMCs,
constantly. And that's apparently what the console generation is like right now. Is just always in war. Like, why are you even fighting? Like, why?
Well, I'm gonna say pretty soon here, PC and Xbox, there's gonna be no difference.
Yeah, I think I'd be curious what Xbox does next generation.
Piss box.
Because I mean, at this point, almost all the games that are coming out on Xbox are gonna be on PC also.
Yeah.
XPC.
Recore, just have it on
That's what I'm
PC.
saying.
Yeah.
We're in the world of third parties making video games. So, how's there honestly? Let me get close. How's there honestly even a war? You get what, 1 or 2 game difference between each system? I mean, obviously PC has more because they get so much A, sometimes garbage, and B, sometimes gold. But PS4 and Xbox One, who cares? Like, they get 1 or 2 difference in the games.
Yeah.
You
PC
notice
is the best. That's who wins.
You know, you notice how the question of Wii U isn't even brought up.
Which is stupid.
Well,
It's just stupid that you wouldn't bring up the Wii U.
I'm
It really
not
is.
really sure about that. Just based off of install base, like even the Xbox has already sold more than.
But it's
than
a different
Wii U.
market. It's a very distinctly different
Honestly,
It
market.
is a very different market,
it's
and
on
I
its
think
own
that's why
class.
people
Yeah.
focus on PC,
Maybe that's why I didn't
PS4,
ask.
Xbox. Is because there's a clear like if you're Wii, it's kind of like it kind of does say a little bit about you. Maybe you're more family oriented, or maybe you just like more Nintendo games than any other console. Maybe graphics don't matter to you that much, and that's cool. Maybe online doesn't matter to you that much,
Well,
which is
apparently-
fine.
Yeah,
It
apparently-
is a good point because if you're chasing down exclusives, you go Nintendo. They have the most available exclusives.
Right. But those exclusives are not.
Our first
They're not groundbreakers,
They're not groundbreakers.
dude. Go get Mario Party.
Well, I mean, Splatoon is what it is, but I mean, yeah, it's just a completely different world Nintendo's in. It's not even in the same category.
Yeah, I think the reason people just say PC, PS4, Xbox is because they're fighting in the same arena.
That's true.
Like
exactly.
they have, they're so similar in like the things that they can do. They can play high-powered video games. They can
They have online
communicate
components.
online. They can stream. Like there's a lot of the things are very similar. So it's you're comparing. I mean,
library
going sports.
is similar, yeah.
You're comparing sports. You're looking at like lightweights, like who's the lightweight champion or heavyweight champion. And
I would say the best is whichever one your friends are playing, so you can play
Exactly.
with them.
That's what I was going to actually bring up. It's like
It's currently
I have
PS4.
no brand loyalty.
Yeah.
It's all about compatibility with my life. And right now, all my friends are Xbox One. So
Which
Like,
shows the
so-
level of friends you have. Like they're just subpar citizens. But
Wow.
if you're
Aren't
like,
you guys friends?
upgrade that a little bit, you can get into a PS4 realm where everybody is, and then there you go. Or you can go to a different realm altogether, go the PC route. So it's just how it is. It's just how
so
it spreads around.
Spencer and Spencer. Everybody.
the other thing, I was actually looking at picking up an Xbox One just recently.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought we had a talk.
We did have a
There's
talk.
nothing that makes me want it.
Well, that's a conversation I'm bringing up.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get an Xbox One, but I'm only willing to spend $200, and I need to get a game and Xbox Live with it.
200.
Yeah,
how are you going to do that?
that's what
Further down the
that's what
line.
it was worth to me at the time.
Okay.
Like that's as much as I could spend on it because, in all honesty, I have a PS4, I have a PC.
You could just get a Wii U.
And honestly, that's the same
You can't
deal.
even get a
Like
Wii.
I was like contemplating getting a
They're like
PS4,
300.
but the problem was that there was not enough exclusives for me to get a PS4, and then I would have to be leaving my buddies, be playing with you guys. But I fucking hate one of you guys.
All three of us. What the hell? We
Is
all
it
have
Eric?
PS3
You can tell me
or
if it's
PS4. Is it Eric?
You can tell me.
But yeah, so like
Is it because I'm black?
So I was looking at it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get an Xbox One, but it needs to be $200. So I sent a message to these guys and I'm like, hey, look, this is what I want to do. Help me find one.
Found them like 3 results in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, 2 of them were in different states.
Wow. That has a name.
No shipping.
Are
So
we talking about
So you
women?
don't want it then.
no, Xbox One. Yeah.
I'm joking.
So the one that was in town was in Tempe,
Oh,
and
God.
it was $150. And I was like, all right, $150 plus $50 for Xbox Live.
500 gig.
Yes, yeah, 500 gig, 2 controllers,
Wow.
Madden, and
There you go.
something
Jesus.
else.
There you go. The winners.
I think it was Destiny. I think it came with the Madden. and
Don't
Destiny.
do that. Don't do that.
So I looked at it. I'm like, all right, you know what?
$150.
That hits my price range. I'm all right, cool. $200. I get into the Xbox.
That's not what you said to me. You said, I hate Craigslist. I'm not using Craigslist. I'm like, you want a console for like $100 and you hate Craigslist? Good freaking luck.
I got my PS4 for
No, but what did you traded in a PS3?
traded a PS3 and
So
then
what are you going to
chased
trade
down
in for
deals
this
and all
one?
this.
Your soul.
So
Cut my dick
my
off.
point being is that I set a price and said I'm not going to spend more than this on it, and $200 I thought was my limit. And after I looked up that deal and I was like, all right, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. What games am I going to look and get on this? And I started looking it up and I'm like, oh, that's on PC. Oh, that's on PC. That's on PS4. That's on PS4. Yeah, Rare Replay was the only exclusive that I saw that I had a slight interest in.
Oh, so I can tell you a few right now, like Sunset Overdrive,
Nope.
Halo 5.
Nope.
Well, Halo 5's not bad. Halo 5's
Nope.
pretty good.
No,
Why wouldn't you want to play Halo 5?
I don't like the Halo
I-
series, honestly.
It doesn't like you back.
Yeah.
I've
Oh, what's
played
up, Daniel?
through.
I'm late. Can
Can we start over?
No.
This is Roosevelt.
Hey, Roosevelt. Hi,
He
Daniel.
broke into the house. Okay, keep
Franklin.
going.
Hey.
But yeah, so like what was the other series on there? The not Mass
Forza?
Effect. Forza, I'm not too much into racing games.
Me either. But people tell me, oh, you need to play Forza. So.
What's the alien shooter like Starship Trooper, but every dude's on roids?
Gears.
of War.
Oh, Gears,
Gears of War, yes.
They're not all on roids. It's all natural. God. Dominic.
So like that one, that one was another one. That was another one people tried to push on me, and I'm just didn't care for it. And honestly, I'm kind of getting out of first-person shooters right now. Like I'm having a hard time getting through Black Ops right now because I've played so much first-person shooter this last 2 years. I need a break.
Speaking
Like,
of,
I'm
expect our
honestly
Black Ops
thinking-
review later this week.
Yeah, later today.
You know, that's weird. That's always struck me as weird. Some people are like, hey, I've gotten burned out on, a certain genre.
A whole genre.
To
Justin's
me,
like, I don't know how to get burnt out on a genre.
well, I don't know how to get, well, I
I
do
play
know how to
games
get burned
24
out.
hours a day.
I
I'm playing
play
a game
games-
right now on my phone.
Yeah, it's called Life, dog. And I'm winning. You feel me?
Yeah, fix your PC. Fix your PC.
Anyway, my PC's fine. What are you talking about?
All right.
I can play games. If you let me. Anyway.
Just like 2 feet away from the outlet. No, go ahead. Keep going.
You're not going to see him after the show, guys.
This is Spencer's last show.
Anyway, like for me, when it comes to like burnout, like Spencer, you ever get burned out playing RPGs? Primarily Dragon Quest or something like that?
No, but then again, I can't play a game that long.
What was the last game that you played for an incredible amount of time? League.
Yeah,
Does
I was
League?
gonna say League of Legends.
Do you get burnt out on League?
Don't you have
it
a year in League of Legends gameplay?
Damn it!
What's up?
I'm saying, haven't you played a year gameplay in League of Legends?
No, it hasn't been a year gameplay.
Okay, how long?
Like half a year. No, it's been a lot. I can't remember the exact number.
Okay, regardless, my point that I'm trying to get at is this: when
I get burned out of that. Though.
when I get here's the thing. Here's the difference. If you get burned out at League, you don't go to something else because you don't consider the other games, I guess, worthy. So you won't play Dota. You won't play Heroes of the Storm. But me personally, if I get burned out on playing Street Fighter 4, I'll just go play freaking Guilty Gear, and that's fine for me.
Or go play Street Fighter 2.
Well, if there was an online community, or I'd go play, like when Street Fighter 5 drops, I'm probably going to kill myself playing that game for like just about a week straight of hardcore playing it. There's going to be an extensive review. But I'm also just going to be playing that game because I want to get better at it. I want to play competitively again. But I know I'm going to get burned out. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to load up CVS 2 and just play that instead.
Wait, CVS 2?
Capcom vs. SNK 2.
Oh, okay.
So then
I thought that was a drugstore simulator.
Well, it's the second drugstore, actually. It's the sequel store.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's how I operate. If I get burnt out playing Halo, I will almost picked up Black Ops because he was like, "Hey, go pick up Black Ops." You
You just do what you're told.
I feel like that's a thing of mechanics.
I could have went somewhere really bad. Never mind. No, I'm not going there because no, we don't need to jump to race every 5 seconds. Okay. Anyway,
But it's all a comparison of mechanics because, yes, it's the same genre, but if the mechanics are so different, the reason why I sometimes got burned out Halo 5 and I like Call of Duty more is that it's a simple thing of TTK, which is time to kill. Thank you. And the TTK of Halo 5 is so slow. Like, I'm shooting people in the head. Bam, bam, bam. All right, he's still alive. Bam, bam. But in
Maybe you just can't hit headshots.
I said I hit him. I went bam, bam.
Maybe you think you did.
No, I did.
League
It
is
gets you-
life.
it gets you-